If you've been trading for any amount of time, you know what this feeling feels like when you open the charts and you take a look at the market and the move starts taking off and you feel like, oh, ish. It's moving without me. What am I supposed to do? I just got to get in the trade. I don't want to miss out. It's called FOMO, fear of missing out. And then you jump in late. And what's the next bar do? Pulls back and stops you out. You need to know the three battlefields. When you're in a continuation, you have to look for a bar called the Joker. The Joker is the manipulation bar. We're going to take a look at that today. That's where your entry is, because the market, when it moves in a trend, it's continuation, consolidation, manipulation, and then continuation. You have to understand this pattern. When you understand the pattern, then you can have a sniper entry. You'll see a continuation. You'll see a trend take off. You'll jump in thinking, oh, I missed out, but you're jumping in the consolidation zone. And then you hold, because you got in at the top of the bull flag, thinking it's going to break. But it zigzags a little bit, consolidates. And then what's it do? The Joker shoots out of nowhere. A flash bar that comes down and takes your stop. And it shoots on up. Goes and then continues again. But when it takes out your stop, it's picking up my order. Welcome to the NASDAQ Sniper Academy. Recruits, you aren't going to be the suckers that are getting stopped out all the time, wicked out all the time by the manipulation Joker bar. You are going to be the snipers that are going to hide in the weeds. You're going to hide inside the little fair value gap. You're going to know that this price is going to come down, snatch you up, take the jokers out, take the other suckers out, pick you up, and take you to the next stop. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to show you a couple live trades to you so you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's take a look at it. I have my buyer order already set right below this last wick. That's where everybody's stops are. That's where the that's where the liquidity is. That's where the stops are. So the pattern on an upward trend, you see a strong move right here. Boom. Guess what? That's the continuation. After a continuation, you'll see consolidation. This area right here is consolidation. The market wants to go up. It's going to go up. It's in an uptrend. So do we buy in here? Do we feel like, oh, I'm missing out? I need to jump in here? Negative. Why? Because we would put our stop right under this candle. And guess what would be happening right now? If we got in here, the people that got in here, new traders, beginner traders, you get stopped out all the time. You don't know why. Here's why. Because what's happening is you don't know that the Joker is coming, the manipulation bar. This bar right here is coming. Now, this bar, you see it's coming down? Right here. It's coming to take out these stops. But when it takes out their stops, it picks up my order. We have a nice stop, just in case. But once it came right under this bar here, it took out everybody's stops. Right? So once it takes these stops, this is the Joker. That's the Joker. This is the Joker. This is manipulation. It came under here to take these wicks. Came under this wick to take this stop, right? So now let's zoom back and you see what's happening here.
Order filled.
All right, so you can see on this trade, we were waiting for the Joker bar, but our stop was too tight. We should have brought a double lower. There it is right there. You see that quick wick?
Order filled.
Shot down. That's the manipulation Joker candle. Comes down, takes some stops, takes out liquidity, and decides to go up. So what we do now, we just jump back into the trade. We're like, okay, this thing's shooting up. It broke this consolidation.
Order filled.
So we buy 2 contracts here. Our stops on this. That big wick right there, it's called the John Wick. That shows power, right? That shows strength. So now we know, get into the trade. Soon as you see that John Wick, soon as you see this big Joker bar, that's the Joker bar right there. Bam, you get in, take your money. Let's take a look at the next. All right, here we go. Last time, taking a look at that last setup there, that particular trend. And you see here, continuation. See this? Pre-market. All this here, consolidation. This candle, like we said, manipulation. That's the Joker. And then guess what? Continuation, or some people call it distribution. Same thing. You see it now? Continuation, consolidation, manipulation right here. And then after that, continuation. Look how much continuation. Look how much continue to go up. Look at that. The rest of the day. So this is what you look for, folks. Now you will have the eyes of a sniper. When you see a nice long trend, pre-market, right, and it's trending, you get this bullish, huge bullish move. Well, guess what? We don't always just dump in right here. We wait for the pullback. We wait for a manipulation bar. And to be doubly careful and have more confirmation, you don't have to sniper it inside the bar. You can get wicked out like I did if your stop isn't giving it enough room. If it's too close, you can get wicked out. But after you see this, guess what? After you see this bar right here, this big John Wick Joker candle that comes into this fair value gap, I want you to see what we're looking at. See this fair value gap right here? Boom. Comes into that fair value gap, picks up some orders, right? Came down, came into this fair value gap, grabbed those orders, shot back up, continuation. That's the big picture. All right, folks, NASDAQ Sniper here giving you the game. That's the Joker right here. And now that you see it, you can't unsee it. Take care. God bless.